And we are here for episode 24, Half Hour Henshin on a Journey of Tokusatsu. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about today.
Oh man, thank you, Toei, for making me happy.
Yeah, that should be our tagline. Thank you, Toei, for making us blink. You know, it could be any emotion there, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh my god.
As always,
thank you, John Toei.
John Toei. As always, I am Sleepy Witch, and I'm joined by
DJ Azure, the 2.5D Hirotakatuber.
And man, first of all, we got two pretty good episodes to talk about this week.
Yeah. But oh man, you know what? I'm just gonna talk about it later. I'm just going to talk about it later because like okay. Preview for the elephant in the room. Oh man, King-Ohger trailer. That's all I gotta say. That presser. Oh my god.
Yeah, he really was.
Yeah. That's the preview. But you're gonna have to wait because we have to talk about Geats first.
Yeah, the whole reason we started the show. Look, Geats had some good stuff. Okay, man, hide and seek. The Jamado's not showing up. They finally added Sparrow to the opening as like a bad guy, which is nice. I didn't know if they were going to do that or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's always nice. The disaster hunt is going not well.
It's not. It's not. It literally is a game of Among Us, and it makes me laugh so much.
No, yeah. Oh. Totally legit.
Yeah, but yeah, this Henshin for Glare2.
Yeah, he's a funky guy, you know. He's out here. Yeah. He is out there. I do like that he's just like bored and like pass out, and it's like has to call the Jamato farm, and it's like, what are we gonna do?
Yep.
But yeah, the Glare2 Henshin is great. I really love that it's like, don't expect me to hold back, you know, has the whole Glare2 log. I also love that he's called Glare2.
Yeah.
You know, like he couldn't use the Glare username, that one was already taken, and then like he transforms and immediately he's like, all right, bye, I gotta run.
It's so funny. And after that, my watch party brought up the joke again. Hashtag stop Kawa abuse. Because oh man, he goes through it again this episode.
And it's so funny because again, you'd think if he was paying any attention, he would just like, you know, ninja out of them. Like he can use the substitution technique. Though yeah, I do think it's a really funny shot, a frame of just Kayla on the ground and you see Sumuru behind him like, let me explain to you that there are traps in this mode.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And then he gets put in a cage. They caged my boy.
Yeah, it literally is just hashtag stop KO abuse.
And then they drew on him.
Yeah. And then they're just eating and they're just like chilling. They're just like chilling and like they scream out loud in the restaurant.
Yep. Also, this guy who I'm currently thinking is the fiance.
I thought it was the fiance too, but who knows?
But we never know. Yeah, I mean, assumption that's her fiance if she doesn't know. I love seeing Keiwa and Jin interact. I don't know. I really like Jin's actor. Like he's having a lot of fun, and I just like the style of the character too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's on his swing. Yeah, just talking with Ace. It's great. He's just happy. He's just having fun.
Yeah,
like he's just like he's literally just a fanboy. It's really fun like watching him. Yeah, it's like I want to have fun with this.
Yep. There was also the really funny scene of Keiwa stepping on another mine and him and Nago putting their weapons down.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was cute.
Oh, and that's right. When we finally get to, okay. Do you play fighting games?
I do play fighting games.
Okay, so.
Or I've played fighting games. I'm not a big fighting game person.
So going back to last week, and when we saw the preview, and when we finally see it happen.
Oh yeah, he's using like the invincibility frames on the worm to dodge bullets.
The worm is projectile invincible.
No,
It's so
look, the
funny.
worm was very good. I really like that. That was really good. I really also just again visual thing I'm hinting at. So some time has passed. They make a comment on that, and most people's injuries and stuff have healed. And one of the things I'm wondering is like Buffa still has a bunch of like the scratches and stuff on him, and I'm
Mhm.
wondering if it's gonna be kind of like a zombie thing where like he's not dead, but he like just doesn't heal. You know what I mean?
There's that, or I mean, as we've seen with the rest of the games, their injuries are healed in between because they actually are treating them in between missions.
That's
We've
true.
seen
They're
them
not they're
work on
not
it.
treating him in the same way because he's no longer a quote unquote official player. That's also good.
Mhm. Yeah, that makes sense too. Oh
Also,
man.
honestly, just the entirety of the scene with the game master, every them tagging up on him, and I really want to see the Jamato sponsors transformation because I loved how they framed it like a horror movie that he's like, oh no, help me, help, get me help.
Yeah,
So I
and yeah,
need to
and
see her transformation, dude.
yeah, it was great. And then when Kawa figures out that Neon's
The
the
disaster,
disaster,
bro, that's
like
so
I was
sad.
screaming. I'm like, this is literally Among Us. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
you're not acting the way that you normally do, so that makes you the imposter.
Yeah,
It was
it's
literally a game of Among Us. Oh my god.
yeah. That was really nice, and I'm glad we got to see Kawa be like clever. Also, we get to
Mhm.
see like the creation deity in like a pod, which is pretty nice. And
Yeah,
we
that
find
was
out,
creepy.
Mhm. Yep, and we find out that like the vision drivers how that they're communicating with it, which is nice. I like that.
Mhm.
Man, the vision driver is really cool. I wish it wasn't as expensive. But
Yeah.
also, this lady can like kill you with her eyes.
Yeah, it's weird. So I'm really curious as to what she's doing. Yeah, like I mean, considering the whole stuff with all the cameras, glare, vision, all this stuff with like eyes stuff. It doesn't surprise me. All this stuff does not surprise me.
It
And then
doesn't me either. But then we get the Jin reveal.
yeah, yeah, we get that. And also surprisingly, so once again, like this is the reason why I was like joking around saying thank you Bandai. This is not a P Bandai specific driver apparently.
Yo,
The
wait. So we get
yeah
this one for not ridiculous.
yeah apparently those what is it,
The
the shoot driver,
laserizers.
yeah, laser rise driver, yeah, apparently it is not a P Bandai thing. And someone
Okay.
also noted too, like all the cards actually are like their visors, so it's actually super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I do like the using the gun to transform. I like the different vibe of the driver. I mean, it's reminding me a lot of you know the new Sentai suits for King-Ohger, reminding me a little bit of Rider. This transformation's reminding me a little bit of Sentai with the like gun to transform because
Hmm.
it's not just been Don Brothers that does that. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
and then we get a super asymmetric thing because of like we see the cards come in and basically stab themselves into Gene, and it's actually pretty funny too because it reminds me of Kamen Rider Decade, and especially DN, like it looks really wacky because like you see all the cards chop into the suit,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
reminds me of that.
And so like you were talking before we were talking before the show that this is apparently a very divisive suit right now in the Toku community.
Yeah, it's a very divisive suit, but man, I like you said that someone made a fan art of both halves of the suit.
Oh yeah, because it's asymmetrical. Someone did a regular fan art, just
Mhm,
straight down the middle, and then also
mhm.
just cut it in half, and also basically did the like symmetrical halves of it.
I need to see that. I mean,
I
it
need to
should it
look
should
for
be
it. I
pretty
haven't
interesting.
seen. I
Yeah,
I do like that the rule is basically telling us that the game master driver controls all the DGP systems. That's pretty cool.
yeah, and it explains like I love how the rules do explain like something you might have a question about during the game. So it's also a bit of like an FAQ. Like the rules are basically just the FAQ.
Yep. I
But
love the
yeah,
preview for the next episode. We're seeing some cool stuff. Jen's fighting. We're going to see double beat. I don't know if you saw that, if you noticed that.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. I'm wondering. Maybe now I'm glad that I didn't get the beat axe. Maybe I need the double beat.
Like the beat axe is really fun to play with. It's like even like sure it's because like it doesn't turn off. Oh, actually no, that one does turn off. But it's like sometimes I'll like bump something when I'm cleaning up my room, and all of a sudden I'll just start hearing like the beat buckle or the fever buckle. But one time I forgot to turn off my I forgot to turn off the beat axe, and like I can just hear it, and it's like honestly it actually does have, it's really nice how it has 3 different tunes, and I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a cool weapon.
Yeah, but yeah, like this week, like it's like they answered a lot of stuff, but it's also setting the stage for the next set for what's happening now, because someone pointed out like now we know like there is a hierarchy for like everything, because obviously at the top it's the producer, so there's that.
Yep.
And then we have game masters, and then I'm assuming now it's basically going to be the sponsors, and then it's just the regular writers. So it looks like there is that hierarchy for writers in terms of power scale right now, at least.
And one of the things that is that I'm wondering is obviously the two main sponsors we've seen are writers. We haven't seen their belts or their guns in this case, and so that makes me wonder if it's possible to become a sponsor. So like if we'll see like Ace in particular like upgrade himself to a sponsor later. You know what I mean? Maybe they're past. Maybe they're past writers from other DGPs that happened, in other dimensions, question mark, since they've talked about not being all directly from that same place.
Yeah. And also the next episode is what it's a T, I think it is. I forgot what the subtitle was. It's T, and so it's not F.
Right.
So it's so we're gonna see where this ends up. So it's not, so it may be the final episode of this arc or not, but because they did fool us once already with the last one, because like it was F and then it went to E, I think it was, or T.
Yep.
Like
and
the extra.
The preview tells us that the episode's been that the thing is being delayed, so we'll see what that has to do with anything.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I cannot wait.
But anyway,
oh man,
that's our Geeks talk. In between,
yeah.
before talking about Dawn Brothers, do you finally want to talk about King-Ohger?
I don't know. I think I want to talk about Dawn Bros first. Let's
save it for last?
Yeah, because I mean, like chronologically, it was just only last night that they did show the press conference.
Yep.
Oh,
also,
man.
speaking about time, this is coming out Saturday, but we are recording this on Valentine's Day, spending it with our true love, Tokusatsu. So
yup.
I wanted to make that joke this episode.
Damn.
That's just how our Tuesday recordings are,
Yeah.
But anyway, new Dawn Brothers, people get caught. We get to see some of my favorite stuff happens in this, because I love so much of the characters in this.
Oh, actually, no. This is a very good episode to talk about on Valentine's Day because of the ending.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing, huh?
Woo! Yeah, there's a lot that happens. So,
but anyway,
yeah,
we lost Taro. Taro's dead. He's been sucked into a Hitotsuki. The big thing with this episode is also Inuzuka's back. He's finally back with oh god, her name was Natsumi. I was gonna say Miho, but I know that was her other identity.
Yeah. But it's really funny though, because they do bring up Miho. It's like saying, hey, what do you know named Miho? It's like when I was trapped in that forest, all that stuff happened.
That's what I was dreaming of. Yeah.
So
that's leaving a whole thing.
Yeah, and after that, they did answer like saying, "Oh wow, he used up all his points, but now like he actually is back to where he started, kinda, where like where he's being a fugitive for whatever reason again."
Yeah. So what I find interesting is I thought the points. I thought you were gonna get misfortune if you used up more of your points than you have, and I don't think he did. I thought he had a little bit left over. I don't think he used like all. He used
he had 2 left.
Yeah, he used like 90% of his or whatever.
Yeah.
So I thought he wouldn't get any misfortune.
No. I think it is, but like like it wasn't like super bad. Like it's just that he's basically back where he started, which is like
actually, well, to be fair, that's not good.
yeah, but at the same time, I mean, what happened to Sarubro and Haruka was that like they got like their life just utterly sucked worse than they started off with.
Okay. Sarahara could just not haiku, okay? I know that's a lot for him, but bro, you can live without that. Haruka lost her legs, bro. That was a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, like you know what I mean. It basically like he basically just reset his life again,
Yep.
or to where he was at the beginning of the series,
and
then hey,
and he gets some help from Sononi, which is really funny because I just love seeing the thing with Natsu be like, "Hey, who's that?"
I know, right? It's so fun.
I'm just like, bro, you can't introduce this love triangle with like 2 episodes left to go.
Yeah, once again, Valentine's Day, and we get to talk about love triangle.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good. And then oh man, this next scene in the cafe was super cute.
This is my favorite scene in this episode. Haruka and Sonoza, and they're talking about her manga, and you know, they talk about how, you know, he sealed Murasame in her manga because he wanted him to read it because he thought it could soothe his soul, and he's out of money. So Haruka's like, "Let me treat you," and then him being like, "No, you can treat me once you've become a successful manga author." Bro, that was so cute.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was so good, especially because like, you know, they have a very like, you know, brother-sister relationship. Like he's just helping her out kind of thing. So it's just really convenient. Like, when you're successful, I will let you pay for me. You kind of stick.
Yeah. It's so good, and we'll get to the job, but before we see the results of him working the job, we see Sonoroku, and remember what they said last episode? Jokes come in threes. We get the delayed third one now.
Yep.
Sonoroku's way of helping is just being a dick.
Bro, he just threw that baby away. He just threw the whole baby. Like Sonoroku does throw the baby out with the bathwater. He just
yeah. And then when you see Sonoshi go like, oh, that is a terrible way to help people.
Yeah, yep. I love how like the theme is that like all 3 of the overseers like hate each other, and it's kind of like, if we didn't work together, we'd stay far away from y'all.
And it's so funny because it really is the 3rd time they do the joke.
Bro, I thought they were gonna subvert it because he starts off like, "Oh, I'm gonna carry your stuff," and I'm like, "Oh, that is actually kind of nice and helpful." Then he just throws it in the portal, and it's like, well, fuck me, dude. I guess not.
Yeah.
The baby was really funny. He just threw the baby down the stairs. Oh
yeah.
My God.
And then we basically see like, yeah, like, you know. Yeah, Soda's basically just like not liking Sarahara at all. So basically just continuing from last episode. Yep. Just dumps the parfait on him.
They're arguing. We get to see the Cerebrans like mess with the Hitotsuki so that they make them well, so that they don't reconcile. They go and fight, and basically they lose Inuzuka in this one.
Yeah, and it's funny too. Like it's like, what the hell, Sodashi? Like Sodashi's like, oh no, we're gonna lose if they get back together, and he just starts instigating shit. Like, what the fuck, Sodashi?
I mean, the whole thing is that like the overseers are kind of like worse versions of the other 3 we've gotten. They don't give a shit, and like, I don't know, it feels really weird, you know. Cerebrans like rely on humans, but they also treat them as just like playthings without caring about like their feelings or anything else, and it's like, it can be it's wild. But God, I really do like the Cerebran outfits though. They're cool.
Yeah, they're super good. And then we get our Jiro moment, which is really sad. Like, it's like, you know, he's still despairing over all that stuff. It's
so sad. My one complaint about the scene is that I feel like it happens so fast. Like, we just like, Jiro is just having like the worst time of his life, and then it's like, actually, the 2 of us can become one. And then he just moves on. I was like, wait, is that? It is nice seeing them reconcile, and I do like seeing the little like updates to his outfit for like whole Jiro.
Yeah. But it's actually really nice what they did there. Like, I do enjoy it. And then And then we see, of course, Sonoi, like, working at his favorite Odin stand, and then the
Bro,
overseer showing up,
I was
and
wondering how we were gonna get the voice of the old man because I heard it in the preview, and it was just like I really won.
yeah, and it's really funny too because, like, just to mirror them, like, just to mirror them, they ordered the same exact things as their counterparts did, and yeah, and then Sonoshi is just like, oh no, all three of them are just bashing them, and
Yep, I'm bashing
whew,
them, and he gets so mad that he drops his disguise, which is super funny.
yeah, it's so funny.
They got challenged to a duel, and we get to see a strategy mission. They have Taro's
Mhm.
sword still. They basically do like a funny little like call out for the overseers, which is pretty good.
I love the call out because it's like cleanliness is second to nothing. Sonoshi, the best in beauty. Sonogo, and then it never hurts me to help. Sonoroku. I was laughing so hard. I had to pause and rewind that scene a couple times because I was laughing so hard at it.
Also, I'm really glad that they end up coming up with a plan. Sarahara leaves the sword to oh god, Desonasa, and yeah, everything works out. I'm like, bro, what if it was them? What if even if he used the sword, he still sealed you away?
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah, yeah.
loved
No,
the
no, no.
little
Back to
eye
yeah, back to
patches
Sony.
though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The eye patches for
Oh
the overseers are very funny.
yeah, yeah. It's like, yeah, we're blindfolded. And it's like, yep, we did. They did what they did. They were playing on their egotisticalness. Like they got so full of themselves.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, and
But
then
I love that Jiro shows up and he's like, "Here are the new Dawn brothers."
yeah. So and that's why we got the episode titled, the Nine Dawn Brothers. And yeah, they basically were all just like, just chilling out, and like, not Sonaza is not spilling it on Sarahara, and then it's like no, the real winner is teamwork. Like they're all basically just trying to pass off. No, 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 no. It wasn't me. No, 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 it wasn't me. No, 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 it wasn't me. And then like Inuzuka and Taro are just chilling. It's like we I saw what you did there.
Yeah,
You did
dude,
it
it
on
was.
purpose.
Yeah, I really like that because I was like, it does feel really uncharacteristic for Taro to just be taken out like in the second to like almost third to last episode just for no reason, and he did it like just to get
Mm.
their teamwork together. And then I really like that that he just says like I'm not the only one who noticed as we see the Sonoza walking out and they just have like the smile together, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
Valentine's Day.
yeah, bro, these two boys,
I was
okay.
I was waiting. I was waiting for this. Just like I say Valentine's Day after you bringing it up. But that look in their eyes to each other is so funny to me. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think
Like,
I told you before I watched Dawn Brothers, I saw the thing where it was like this Dawn Brothers arc, and it was I think they were talking about the arc where him and Hara were gonna have the duel, and it's like this Dawn Brothers arc is literally just when two people in the friend group break up and decide to make it everyone's problem.
I love that so much.
Also, can we talk about best part of the preview? Can we talk about the fact we see the ninja wizard guy again? He's in the next episode. He's back, baby. He's gonna transform again. I'm
Yeah,
so
what actually
excited.
what I'm excited for is that we're actually getting two Toku alumni that are going to be, as we learn their I mean, like, like people posted the images already online, but Sono Nana and Sono Ya, which is Gatsu, which is 8. So Sono Na and Sono Ya. Sono Na is a yellow racer from Car Ranger, and what I was excited for was that Sono Ya is Kaiza from Fies. And if you've seen images of this man, he is like, he looks like the biggest shitlord ever because he kind of is in Fies from what I've heard. Like
I
it
still
is
haven't seen Fives. Yeah.
yeah, like just look at that man's smile. Like like Sonya, I'm excited to see. Like I'm excited to see Sonya
I'm
so
excited to
much.
see more Nota stuff. I'm just
Hmm.
wondering what's happening. This one being Memories of the End really
Hmm.
really it has me thinking about like, oh, I wonder if what's it called? I wonder if this is gonna be like the quote unquote ending episode, and then we're gonna get like a wrap up, like an epilogue.
Hmm.
Because I think Don Brother needs an epilogue.
I mean, yes and no, but like, what's like? I basically saw like some ideas online, like saying that this might be a show that doesn't have a real final boss, and
Sure,
like
sure.
that's okay because like
I just
yeah,
want to
like
know
adventure
what's
continues.
going on with them in the future. You know what I mean? I don't want this to
Hmm.
be one where it just kind of ends, and it's
Yeah,
like
like we're gonna see that.
I'm so invested in these characters, man. I don't want it to end like this.
Talking about don't want it to end like this. So someone said online, and it made me really sad too. Like, is like seeing the press conference for King-Ohger reminded me that Dawn Brothers ends in less than a month, and I'm not ready for it.
We have two more, man.
Yeah, we have 2 more episodes of Dawn Bros, and I'm like, I can't. Like we'll talk about it in just a bit, but okay.
Yeah.
So okay, so obviously Taro is gonna be Taro still. Like if anything, he might take the spot. He might work with his dad more, most likely. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I see for his epilogue. Haruka's gonna become like the manga artist that
Mangaka. You can only hope, yeah.
yeah, finally. Tsubasa is gonna get married. Finally.
Yeah,
Um,
Subasa's gonna get married. The question is like, bro, to who?
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
at this
because you
point.
think about it, that's like, bro, are they really gonna like throw us the like other love thing like in the last episode?
Mm-hmm. Sarahara is gonna be exactly the same as he was at the start of the series.
Sarahara had no changes. He just lives like that.
It's just him. It's just him, or it's gonna end with him picking up $1 and not being burned with it. They're probably gonna make that joke. They're probably gonna make that joke that he's not gonna get burned by money anymore.
Maybe
And
that's a good one.
And Kijino, okay, so actually, no, it's really funny because since we have
Kijino does just go back and marry the Bistro.
maybe we'll find out that Miho still exists. We'll find out Miho didn't somehow die.
Yeah.
Like if that happens, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, this is gonna be so weird.
There's so much, but also we're running dangerously close to the end, and I know you want to talk about King-Ohger, so we gotta go, dude.
Oh man, already? Dang.
Yeah, we got like 2 minutes.
We got excited.
We'll go a little fast on it. We'll go a little over, but King-Ohger trailer, King-Ohger. They just had the press conference. The main thing I've seen is the trailer. First of all, oh my god, I love all of these actors. Like,
yeah, like
first of all, there's a lot of pretty people.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna reel it back. But no. These outfits are amazing. And
oh
like
my god. Yes. And
oh my god,
dude, everything looks amazing.
Tonbo Blue looks super cool.
Everyone looks good. The fact that like the Black Ranger's outfit is like this big orange kimono thing, and he's like a wild dude. Everyone looks awesome. Yellow Ranger being a beautician doctor, like oof.
Yeah, so someone was joking around saying that like, oh, okay, for Dawn Brothers, yeah, just go to like Shibuya or whatever, like just get whatever it's like really fashionable. We'll do that because people can do that. And then like for King-Ohger, yeah, guess what? Bandai Fashion got you, and just holds up money sign.
Yeah. Oh man.
These outfits are ridiculous. Also, the fact that the red, red is Kuwagata is not the actual king, but his title is the King of Evil.
The King of Evil. Having a false red that has me excited.
Yeah, like I mean, like we have had false reds before, like Shinkenger. Like he actually wasn't the real red. It was actually the red Hime. That was the real Red Ranger that he was just standing in for. So we've had false reds before.
We've had false reds. We also kind of had that in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, where it was his brother who pulls out the saber, but because his brother's lost in that first fight, he gives it to the brother, and then he like returns and is like, "Well, I'm the real Red Ranger," kind of shit.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure if it was SPD or also Deca Ranger that did that too, because they did have the Delta Squad, and then they did have the Alpha Squad.
Yes,
they were two sets of Rangers. I think it was.
SPD has done it. There's been a couple series that have done it. It's actually really funny. I was talking to a different friend because I have two ideas for two different Sentai themed stories, and both of them basically revolve around either the falsehood of Red or the absence of Red. But I'll tell you more about those at a later date. It's when we have more time. All the outfits are great. All of these guys look like
this
characters.
Yeah, like man, like and again, we could actually like, oh man, like I want to talk about more about the actual press conference. I okay, you know, maybe I need to start setting a timer like you do. Like how how much over are we right now?
We just hit 30 minutes.
Okay, you know, let's go for 3 minutes more. 3 minutes more, just so we can talk about the press conference. I just really want to talk about the press conference.
An extra 3 minutes. Let's go.
Extra 3 minutes. Extra 3 minutes. So pretty
much half-hour overtime.
Tomokazu Seki, who's the voice of the Mobiles from Go-Kaiger, was it Kamakiri Yellow said, hey, oh wait, you're the announcer for the Mobiles, can you do the Go-Kai thing? And he did it as the announcer, so it was really good. I love the personalities of them. Like, you know, we basically had rags to riches for Blue. We have super selfish Yellow. Like
Bro,
we already talked about
but it's super selfish, while also like her selfishness being, I will save everyone, like I will be, you know, be the doctor who doesn't let you die kind of shtick. And I'm like, yo.
Yeah, but she will, like, her payment is that, give me something beautiful. So there's that too. Black is funny because apparently he's just a straight up charlatan. Like, you know, he's just very wild.
He says,
like,
I think kind of part of his thing was like that he's not afraid to lie to get what he wants if it will protect his people or whatever.
Yep, and then we get Papillon. Of course, I was leaving Papillon for last because it's really cool because, you know, even though their actor is female, we don't know if they're non-binary or not, and it would be really cool if they were number one.
Dude, and me out here loving Sentai of indeterminate gender. Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you, for giving me my my gender envy Sentai. Thank you.
Exactly, it's so good because even though their actor is female, in the press conference and on their official profile, they do not refer to them as anything but male or just as Osama. They don't go with Ojo-sama like they did for Yellow.
They go by Osama as like their pronouns or whatever, because Japanese has a bunch of extra stuff for that. So it's
oh my god,
it's very nice.
I'm really excited.
My biggest problem is that, you know, they talk about how like, oh, you know, we're gonna be neutral, and I'm like, oh no, they're a dirty centrist.
No. They are law, but they are fair because apparently the thing is like they're well beloved because their judgments are always correct. So if anything, they're like the judge from Ace Attorney, where it's like they're like,
I do love the judge from Ace Attorney. That's
exactly. But man,
we're very excited.
Really excited.
Those outfits look awesome. The designs look awesome. I'm beyond hyped. I actually, considering there's only like 2 more Dawn Brothers, I need to work on a new header where instead of the Dawn Brother mask, we have the King-Ohger one for the podcast.
Yeah, that's. Oh,
which,
man,
you know,
I'm excited.
It's sad. It's exciting. That's how the passing of the seasons go. We get a new show to write it out with, and we will continue to be here. Thank you for enjoying our 3 extra long minutes.
yeah, and then of course it's just me, just like, you know, thinking about Dawn Brothers. Someone actually did put the whole "please don't leave me" with Batman, except they put in the characters from they put the Dawn Brothers in his arms, and I'm like, no, don't do that.
Yeah,
please don't leave me.
And with that, thank you so much for listening, guys. We have been Half Hour Henshin, and we will be back next week with more of this. Later. This program is brought to you by
our unending love of tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.